Alright. Another day, another grind. Alright, first things first, we need to see what is going on in town. Just gonna log into chat real quick just to make sure. Let's see what everybody's saying. Alright. It's a little loud, sorry. Alright, let's go to town and get everything squared away there before we get started on anything. I think I had some mappers going, actually. Nope, they're not going. Okay. Oh, our first sale of the day. Waldo's Puzzle Box. Let's go. It's like, no, you come to me. I don't come to you. Of course they go to my hideout. Because why come to King's March? Oh, another 90 chaos. We're just getting hit up immediately. Immediately getting hit up by everyone. I think this is what they want. Okay. Alright. Back to King's March. Loving the build, just don't like the refunding. You make any changes? Yeah, Milk. So made a lot of changes with the build. If you do actually I'll do it for you real quick. So we have a new POB and we've made quite a few changes, specifically to the endgame version of the build. So I'm running a chest that now has the socketed attacks have -20 to total mana cost, as well as ignore stuns while using attack skills, socketed attack skills, as well as you can apply additional curse, and attacks have X amount to critical strike chance. So because of this chest, we've been able to change the unknown in our boots to influence. And we've also been able to respec out of a large part of the tree here and reallocate points accordingly. So it's all in the POB, but essentially freed up some points with that chest. Let me go ahead and that's right, I have it set to F4. Okay. And alright, so we'll get some ships going real quick. Get my mappers going. Yeah, I like these guys because they have a chance of giving you uniques if you throw them Verisium bars. which is pretty good. Pretty good. We're going to send them quite a bit of that, as well as amber, crimson iron. And then as well as crops, because crops get us currency. And maybe we get something nice. And then I like doing these two over here. They're just close. So we'll go ahead and give these guys what they want. Yeah, no problem, Milk. Nothing's really changed with like the 90 crit conversion of the build. Although, let me specify one quick thing. So I also changed the gem setup a little bit. So I wanted to fit Herald of Purity back into the build. And to do that, we're actually running Precision with Arrogance now. That frees up some mana so that we can run Blood and Sand, Flesh and Stone, Pride, and Herald of Purity on top of Precision. So that's in the POB for both the 90 crit conversion and the like Giga in-game. But essentially, we're doing that now. Because Leap Slam is just doesn't feel good with this build. With Frostblink, you can move and still have your Tumult at full stack, so you don't disrupt your Cyclone. And there was not a need for Leap Slam, so I just took it out of the build.
What do you need?
Okay, we already got them allocated Crimson, Iron, and Petrified Amber. You should grab the Res Mastery if you're going to run Arrogance. What's up, Charles? Are you in Discord? Of course not. The Resistance Mastery if you're going to run Arrogance. Hi, also playing Cyclone, but following build with Sword as main weapon and Starforge as chase item. What do you think about using Sword as main weapon instead of Staff? Yeah, you can do Sword. It's just you're not going to be doing a block version. Oh, I see. Okay, no reservation. That's pretty amazing, actually. Where is that? Champion of the cause. Right here. Okay. Oh, 1% to all max if you have reserved life and mana. Yeah. Okay. I guess I am going into this for the reservation efficiency, so I could take these three. It's going to put me down a point, but I can steal from here, so I wonder if that's going to hurt my mana cost on Cyclone, though, because I kind of need this, I think, to have it at 0. Hey, Sanavi, it's me again. I'm just wondering what Pantheons you're using. Because we are now Elemental Ailment immune, I'm using Arakali and Yogol. I need to run this so I can get the reduced effective curses. Because I am using Arakali and another one, I don't know which one's the best for the build. I was running with Ralakesh for a while because I like the no bleeding while you're moving. But I also like the reduced effective curses you get from this, but I need to run the Divine Vessel for that. Yeah, I think... I mean, like, +1 max all res is really nice. I have one from here now, so another one would be good. Yeah, I'll have to play around with it in POB. The only problem is, like, if I go out of this, I don't mind spending the points just to see. Yeah, now it costs 5 mana for the Cyclone. What's up, Alk? Yeah, I'm planning on doing a video probably in the next day or so for the loot filter. I had a lot of stuff going on today, so I wasn't able to really do much until now. So I'll probably be doing a video over the weekend for the loot filter because it has like custom sounds. What are your defensive layers? So we're using spell block and attack block, and then just kind of stacking armor. Now that we're not using unwavering stance, we can play with a Jade Flask a little bit. And then we've got Leech's Slayer. Could do the 15% mana cost as life from Life Mastery. Oh. Yeah, I wonder how much that gives us. 4 mana, 4 life. It's like the problem is it doesn't, my regen's fine, right? Mana regen. The only thing I hate about this costing mana is when I hit that power, that mana siphon mod. Because like, I can get to the middle of him and be fine, but yeah, like, because if I get in a scary situation where there's a bunch of shit going on and that dude also spawns on top of me and then I can't Cyclone anymore, I'm like fucked. Yeah, it'll be sometime, probably in the next day or so. I just have to post a video for it. I did one like 2 leagues ago, so it'll be pretty easy to throw a new one together. Expect it like, I hate giving timelines, but expect it probably by tomorrow evening. Yeah, I did switch my boots, Charles, over to Influence now that I don't need Whispers of Doom on them. So I get some aura effect there. I would like having this too, because you do get that extra aura effect. Let me see what happens if I do this. Go out of this, because this isn't doing anything for me right now. What happens if I go into this? So it's at 2 mana, 4 life. That's not terrible. Gonna settle for now. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Pretty good. I tried to get the old one, but sound didn't work. Yeah, I don't know if it's because the filter's old now. But like, as long as you could still access my drive, my Google Drive, which it sounds like you could to get the sound files, all I have to do is just add the filters in the description. I recrafted your helmet, it's pretty good now.
I love this job.
Yeah, that's pretty good. It's a lot of energy shield, holy shit. I think the life is not that great on it, but I guess you roll with what you roll. I see in your PvP you're using the Light of Meaning with 2 stats. I only see it dropping with 1 from the wiki. Yeah, that might be a bug I gotta fix in the POB. I don't think you can corrupt it to get an implicit on there. Or the, yeah, I think that, I see how it has the plus max life on there too. Let me fix that real quick. Yeah, I gotta get that life off there. We just want the fizz damage. I'm just gonna re-add the jewel. I think something got messed up with it. I'm just gonna re-add a new one with the fizz, and then I'll repost the POB. But essentially, just yeah, you don't go for the life on it. How much armor do you have? I tried to get most of the stuff, but mine is definitely kind of low. So my armor is still a work in progress. I was at like 7,000 in the last day, and I've almost doubled it without flasks. I need to recraft my gloves. That's the next project I'm going to work on. I'd like to get closer to 1,000 armor on this, so it's going to be a jump in the numbers. The chest, it was unfortunate because this is not the right base I wanted. But this was pretty cheap on trade, so I picked it up. But ideally, we'd want this on a royal plate so that we can have more armor on this. We'd like to have at least another 500 base armor on this chest piece, too. But with flasks, I'm sitting at somewhere in the mid to high 20,000s on armor. Am I not doing Blight anymore, Prox? No, so I'm messing around with a strat today that's for farming T17s. So the idea behind this is, this is very rippy, we're probably going to die. But the idea behind this is I wanted to start farming scarabs. And if you run T17s, they just drop more stuff naturally. So then we run for the scarabs. We're going to be doing strong boxes, essentially. And then we're just juicing the map modifiers, running the Eater altars, so we get a chance at duping div cards and things like that. And then we're running beyond for just putting more mobs on the map. There's something wrong with my build then, it's not armor. Yeah, we'd have to take a look at it. Are your boots supposed to be fully linked, or does mark on hit still apply that assassin's mark? So the reason why, at least on my boots right now, I have this all linked up is I want Frostblink to use life tap so it doesn't touch my mana. And then mark on hit triggers assassin's mark on whatever target we're hitting, like the main target. You also, if you want, you can, you want to grab a qualityed assassin mark because you get the power charge on hit now. So that means like when you're doing a tougher boss or something like that, you'll easily be able to keep the power charges going. Yeah, Travis, it's very rippy. I did a few T17s before the stream just to test it, and as long as I keep moving, I'm fine on trash, but bosses are very rippy right now. The thing with T17s is these mods are scary, you know? This one's actually not that bad. Some of the mods on these maps are just fucking rippy. But like even doing a boss, like they're very ranged builds are heavily favored right now, like everything in PoE, right? So like playing a melee build, you just have to mechanically be very good. I'm mechanically alright. I'm not actually very good. I may be good at best. I'm actually like maybe not so good. I don't know. But like if you're a good mechanical player, melee's fine. But like to effectively probably farm T17s and boss, it's probably a lot easier like on a Spark build or something like that, where you can just kind of stand off on the side and not have to be anywhere near where stuff's happening. It does require, like playing Cyclone just for mapping is fine, but if you want a boss on Cyclone, you are going to have some kind of mechanical skill or just like learn the fights. It's not like, you know, playing fucking Frostbolt's Archmage. But yeah, going back to the skill tree here. So this gets me down to 2 mana. If I could get to this, I think... Alright, so this gets me to 0 cost. If I just... So I can take that point out. And then I need to find a point to put in here. So that way I can run all my ores. I think for right now, maybe when I get a few more levels, this wheel might be worth it, but I think for right now it's just easier for me to take the increased mana reservation here. Although that +1 to all max LE resistances would be nice. I'm mechanically challenged. Meteors were killing me, but yeah, I had to keep moving around rares to stay alive. The key is to always keep moving. Never be in one spot more than... That's like no matter what you're playing in PoE, always be moving. 94 Cyclone Slayer using your 90 crit build on your PB, getting ripped in T17 bosses. Yeah, it's a rough life. What are you currently working with the tree? So we picked up a chest today. And I've reworked the POB trees, at least the in-game one, to use a chest like this. So ignore stuns while using socket attack skills, and then our socket attack skills have -20 to total mana costs. apply additional curse, and attacks have the increase to critical strike chance. So by using this chest, we can spec out of Unwavering. We can get out of this whole area of the tree. We can get out of this mana area here. And I was able to invest the points more in defense over here. And then I actually like this hits have 50% chance to ignore enemy physical damage reduction. This is actually really good. And this just flat more maximum physical attack damage is great. What I'd like to do now is actually invest my points into this right here. Because if we get to this, we get more rage. And then all of our rage, every point generates increased armor. So this will make us a lot tankier too. We'll get, excuse me, we're going to get like +2 maximum rage from here. So we're going to get like 42% increased armor when we take this node in another level. Yeah, so this right here, one more level and then we're going to have 42% more armor on top of it. Are you using Val Ores for bosses? I need to pick up a Val Molten Shell actually, so I have a better defensive CD for bossing. I just haven't bothered to pick up one yet. Is your cast when damage taken set up optimal at level 20? Do you feel like it procs off enough to be useful? So I generally am only dying to big hits on this build. So like when one of those goat guys jump on me and they're super juiced, you know, like the goat men, they jump on me. When a boss hits me really hard, like that's when I'm dying. I'm not really dying a lot to smaller hits from mobs. The exception being like if I run like this T17 map in a little bit and I start stacking all the altar stuff and I start like reducing my physical damage reduction or things like that, then like it gets scary. But yeah, POB's been updated. Yeah, my profile is public. If you do a exclamation profile in chat, you'll get a link to it. My crit chance is only at 70%, and I've been pretty much copying your whole build. What am I doing wrong? So, like, you'll notice my crit chance is also... Let me just go over to Cyclone here. Yeah. You'll notice my crit chance is at 67%, but that's because we don't have things going right now. We don't have, we're not hitting something. We're not generating power charges at the moment. So this number actually caps out once we get going. So it'll look under until you actually get going. Alright, I have ships going. Oh, I gotta do one more ship. Gotta send this one to here. Amber and Pumpkin. Sure. Yeah, no problem. No problem, what's below? I guess I'll go ahead and just start this back up. And how much money we got in the bank? We got plenty. Alright, let's go do this T17. I honestly don't know what saw blades are. I think this is the ultimatum thing. From like when you do ultimatums. So this could be a blast. I'm sure we're gonna die a lot, but we'll give it a shot. So yeah, doing ambush, we're basically farming strong boxes with this strat. And this is pretty much what I'll be doing for a few hours a day. Although I gotta pick up some more T17 maps.
Cha-ching! Orb of Sky! Use this piece of shit. Cha-ching! Cha-ching!
Gold is actually really nice on T17s prior to the buff last night, or I guess early this morning. But then they also, yes, they buffed the gold drops too. So like you're getting, if you can like just map a T17, and this is our goal. Our goal is to map right now. It's not necessarily to do the boss here. Like we're gonna try to kill the boss too, but our main goal is just to complete clearing the map. The gold drop's actually pretty good in here. So these altars are where things get crazy, right? So basic currency can be duped, but then look, 54% reduced physical damage reduction. That shit's really scary, because then that means, like, you know, obviously what it sounds like. So, you know, I can take that, but things could get pretty sketchy in here really quick. So you have to decide, like, how far you want to juice these things. I don't really care about so much about getting experience right now since I'm doing this, so I don't mind if I die. But the more of these altars that we stack, the more, like, I mean, oh, that was the saw blade. Okay, so the saw blade was on me. So yeah, the more of these altars we stack, like, the scarier the shit gets. So those are the things right there. Yeah. Okay, so those saw blades. That thing just, like, basically took me out. You want to activate the strong boxes and then just run away immediately. Because if it casts, like, Ice Nova or does something sketch in here, it's pretty much over. Okay, so see those saw blades? They spawn, like, in a circle around you. It looks like. And that's really, like, why I don't necessarily like T17s. Like, the mods are just, like, I think they're more annoying than anything else. Like, they don't make the map fun. You gotta basically roll a T17 map over and over until you're comfortable with how uncomfortable it's gonna be. You have to find a point where, like, okay, this is how uncomfortable I want to be doing this map. And to me, that's not, like, fun. Yeah, all we care about in here is just, like, picking up scarabs, currency. I've got my filter on, like, uber strict right now, and this shit is still showing up here. It's kind of funny. Like, I'm afraid to stop to even look at the altars because I'm afraid, like, something's just gonna kill me. Okay, so that should be fine. We'll increase the rarity of things a little bit. Yeah, see? You stop for 1 second, you get wrecked. Hey, so now we just begin to level your build. Why you switch to Cyclone until 69? I haven't updated the leveling trees in the POB yet, but you can swap sooner than that. I did it around level 50 in, like, I want to say end of Act 6, Act 7 when I was leveling. So you can definitely do it sooner. They spin in and then they spin out. Okay. Standing in a tornado, that's gonna get me killed. There's detonate dead. So I think they're only gonna spawn the saw blades if mobs are nearby. So there is that, I guess. You just basically kill everything and then come back and loot. Nope, it definitely spawned when they weren't here. Okay. Yeah. It does so much damage, even with a life flask, it just rips you. So we probably won't do saw blades on our next one. I just turned 32 and used Cyclone in a Tabula Rasa, so it works pretty well so far. The skill in the POB is just so boringly slow. It is slow. Yeah, I mean, if you can make it work earlier, there's no reason not to. Like I said, I did it at level 50 as opposed to what I had in the POB. Alright, so we got some Rise Lothos cards there, it looks like, so that's some money. We can live long enough to go pick them up. Alright, cool. There's that.
Orb of regret. Divination card.
Okay. So yeah. Was it Rise Lothos is like... There's about 70 Chaos of cards, so that's not too bad. And using Limb Split, when would you replace that? Whenever you just get a better Fizz DPS weapon. Swapping a Cyclone felt so good in Axe. Yeah, Cyclone is great when you finally go to it, for sure.
Orb of scouring.
Ooh, yeah, no way. Yeah, we can't run the Saw Blades. The Saw Blades is too rippy. It just wrecks us. Did you craft that new chest? I did not. That chest I bought, it was about 12 divine on trade. So I just picked it up. I was gonna craft a chest and then I was like, if I can find one cheap enough, I'll just buy it. I've also never crafted a chest like that before, so I didn't want to spend a lot of time trying to figure that out. Alright. These guys are scary as fuck.
Oh, Scarab.
The Saw Blade going on. Jeez. Okay. Let's get some flash charges for killing more stuff. Alright, that guy's dead. Not stand in that death trap.
This piece of shit.
It's a lot of loot on the screen.
This piece of shit.
So mostly the strats around getting currency and Scarab cards is all we really care about. Currency and Scarab cards. Oh my gosh.
This piece of shit. Chaos core. This piece of shit. Just this piece of shit. Jingle orb.
Yeah, I gotta do something about this loot filter. It's showing way too much stuff. This is too dangerous to be hovering this long in here. Can the build be uber viable? Yeah, it can. Although, I need to get a few more items before I'm gonna feel comfortable doing Ubers reliably on this.
This piece of shit.
Key to PoE, just always move. Always move.
Gem Cutter's Prism. Gem Cutter's Prism.
Jeez. It just starts degenning so hard in here, all this shit.
Blower's Bubble. Just this piece of shit. Flaccid Orb. Cha-ching.
Those saw blades, man. I'm fucking never doing that mod again on these maps.
Cha-ching. Cha-ching. Scarab. Oh, scarab.
Okay, so it leaves degen on the ground, too. Got it. So they spin out, and then they leave degen on the ground. It's so fucking dumb. Alright.
Scarab.
Oh, I gotta exit to do loot, so there's that, I guess. Will the Cyclone build handle the 4 Void Stones? Yes, I was able to do all 4 Void Stones with the Cyclone build. How do you check POBs? Do you check POBs for anyone following your build? I'm easily doing T16s pretty juice, but T17s are a bit hard. Yeah, as you can see, they're not T17s are next level, man. They really they're pretty rippy. It really comes down to what mods you're running on a T17. These saw blades are particularly nasty. We only got 1 portal left, so GG.
Cha-ching.
Alright, let's go die to some random
Orb
shit.
of scouring. Oh, scarab. This piece of shit.
Okay, so there's gonna be degen on the ground for a second. Ooh, this is rippy.
Cha-ching.
Okay. Of course, there's a tornado right there in our path. At least they nerfed that shit. And run away like a bitch. Run away, run away.
Cha-ching. 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 Score. Orb of scouring. Chaos Orb.
Alright.
Chaos Orb. Oh, scarab. Cha-ching.
Oh, this is like the ball guy. Ooh, yeah.
Orb of scouring. Orb of scouring.
You are not using Pride anymore? I am. I have Flesh and Blood. Or Flesh and Stone, Blood and Sand, Pride, Herald of Purity, and Precision going right now. I want to sit on him long enough to call him, but I'm super fucking sketched about being anywhere near this guy.
Just this piece of shit.
I came here and said I asked about POB. I don't know if you saw a comment on YouTube side. It's pretty delayed. I came here and said I asked about POB. POB is updated. If you do a exclamation POB in the chat, you'll get the latest POB. I've updated the POBs and all the descriptions of the videos too. We can try to do this boss, but we're gonna die, probably. If these saw blades happen on the boss, we're dead. I don't even know why I'm doing a portal. There's no portals left. Yeah, there's no way we live in this with saw blades. Yeah. Mechanically, not good. I watched your T17 craft stat vid and nearly cried when you hit T1. Yeah, it was pretty crazy hitting T1. Not gonna lie. Luckily slammed an Ezomite base with fracturing for T1 fractured hybrid. That's fucking crazy, dude. No, like I'm playing your build and doing T16s, but T17s feel a little hard. I was wondering if you could take a look at my POB. You're gonna have to message me on Twitch, and I might take a look at it in a bit. So it was like over 200 chaos we made on that one map. So it's definitely profitable. It's just fucking scary as hell. Scary beyond all belief. I got some fortresses we could take a look at. So what we're aiming for is to have like increased currency or scarabs on these without having mods that are like super scary. The exclamation thingy never works for me. Do you have the latest POB? I can do it in chat here. There you go. Alright. So let's see what we get here. Not quite what I want. Okay, currency 140. This actually might not be too bad. I don't really see anything terrifying on here. The consecrated ground will be kind of annoying, I think, because they might regen more than we can damage them, depending on what altars I might roll when we're in there. The power charges are also a little scary, but we'll see. Yeah, it should be in chat, fed, if you want to click on the POB that Nightbot just popped up. Okay, so the maximum energy shield life thing is a little annoying. Hey, I think you can save a skill point in the endurance charge dual socket under duelist starting area. Probably. Is that a beyond boss that just spawned? I heard something like terrifying. Sounded like it was coming off screen. Oh, I need to, yeah, be careful not to linger on these strong boxes. Definitely don't want to linger around on these things. Might be hard to actually defend this thing, because they block, they have max ES as life, and they also are blocking our attacks right now, I believe. So this map's kind of interesting because they have 91% chance to block attack damage. So we're doing like 9%. So not only do they have max ES as life, but they also block basically all of our attacks. How are you generating endurance charges while mapping after you drop that annoyance? When you go crit, you have a passive on the skill tree that generates endurance charges when you crit. So that's how we're doing it. Come on. Trying to click the altar, but it won't let me. Okay, there we go. Ooh, detonate dead. Don't go near that. And then, just like the opposite of our last experience, the mobs are just like super buffed because they have consecrated ground, they block all of our damage, they have max ES as life, so they're just super fucking tanky. Still better than the saw blades. Until we come across a soul eater mob, then we're just fucked. I gotta move this guy. Okay, there we go. Looking good. How's it going? Oh, you know, simple. Just trying out some T17 mapping. Although, this shit is scary as fuck. Did you craft any juicy armor yet? I bought an armor piece. I didn't craft my next item. Dude, T17's really got to get back to 70 to 80 chaos cost. Well, in the last one, we had a bunch of shit drop to include 2 div cards that sell for about 150C together. So it just depends on how much you juice them. But generally, yes, if you fully clear the map and juice them with a strategy, you're going to make your money back. How's the farm going? We're trying it out. First map was terrifying. This one is just kind of frustrating because they have a bunch of buffs on them, making them very hard to kill. Consecrated ground, they block all attack damage. Fucking, they have ES as life. It's just, annoying. Gotta get them to spawn not on the consecrated ground, or reappear not on the consecrated ground would be nice. I see, that's nice. I really liked your crafting of a staff video. Very good, educational. Hey, glad you liked it, Simple. I got very lucky when I was crafting this staff, I'm not gonna lie. Hitting T1 in like, what was that, 50 or 70 essences? It's pretty crazy. That video was good, but PoE crafting makes my head hurt. Yeah, PoE crafting is something else, man. Very hard to learn, very hard to master. Feels good when you craft something and it actually turns out, you know, works properly. Yeah. Just started with your build today and I came really fast to nearly 70,000 HP, but then the first thing that killed me was bleeding corrupted blood. What do you do? Life flask, like they said, is your key to fixing that. I've enjoyed following the build, but I'm up to 15.5 million POV DPS. Got a Headhunter day 2, so that helped a lot. Yeah. Yeah, Headhunter is going to be... I'm really considering buying a Headhunter as my first big ticket item. But you can get like that pseudo Headhunter runesmith on your weapon. And I'm curious to see like how good that feels. It's not as good as the Headhunter, but maybe good enough. And then you don't have to worry about getting a Headhunter.
Or good for bread. Hi, T-Rob. Cha-ching. Chaos Boy. Cha-ching. Or good for bread. Cha-ching. Sword.
Still need to fit in Storm Child, get Chaos Resistance capped, and maybe get Progenesis. Yeah, Progenesis would be huge. I think, like, though, honestly, I'm probably going to just start saving all my money for a Mage Blood at this point. That's going to make a big, big difference in this build. And it'll be probably the most expensive item that we'll be buying. So there you go. We just made back double the cost of the map. Just from that one drop. I don't want to say a Divine Orb will drop every time I map doing this, but we are heavily buffing currency drops with this strat, so there is that. Opens up a lot of suffixes. Yeah, Mage Blood is just going to be huge, man. It's going to be huge.
That's a flask.
Ooh, that's a whole lot of shit over there. Jeez Louise. Like, terrifying. Alright, this guy is super annoying to kill. What annoying are you taking if you have a +1 curse chest? I went with Influence on the boots to replace Whispers of Doom. Just to get more aura effect. Hey, what's your DPS at the moment? That even against these beefy mobs, you can still kill them? I think I'm sitting at something like 15 to 17 million DPS right now. Frenzy Charge is going and recently killed and all that. Keep in mind that this map, they're super buffy right now because, once again, they block all of our attacks. Consecrated Ground, they have ES for life. So this is a very, like, they're super buffed right now. Mage Blood would give only defense. Yeah, but the thing with Mage Blood is you can build all your defenses off the belt, and then that frees up your armor to just be... You can just go full-on offense with your armor and scale more damage. So 4 flasks can pretty much cover you defensively, and then you can start focusing on just squeezing out as much damage as you can on the rest of your gear. You don't have to worry about resistances as much. You don't have to worry about a lot of stuff. Like, not having to worry about resistances that much on your gear, especially when we're tight already, is huge. Terrifying. I am terrified. I am terrified.
Cha-ching.
This is scary. Yep. Res is really tight. Yeah, it's very tight. I mean, we can get it to work, but a Mage Blood's going to help us out tremendously with that. I'm using Alira. Yeah. Mage Blood would only give defense for... Yeah. Yep. Hey, hey, for the crit swap, is it just when you get a decent weapon with crit chance? No, you can swap to crit with Cane of Olamak. I would recommend having an Abyssus when you make your crit swap, and then just do the respec on the tree, and you can go from there. Obviously, you want a Diamond Flask too. Oh, we're getting chisels now. That's kind of nice. They were so hard to find. Are you looking at YouTube, Dad, or just here? Okay, thank you. I'm looking at both chats. I gotta set it up. I didn't get a chance to do it today because I had a lot going on today. I had my going away from my job, so I had to I spent a large part of today with, you know, doing the whole like going away, final day in the office kind of thing. But I need to set it up so that I can have all my chat in one stream and not just on two separate windows, because it's kind of frustrating. I have to admit, I'm on the same build and focused on max block, but I can't go past 5 to 6 million DPS with some. Well, I'm doing way more than 5 or 6 million DPS, and I don't have 50 mil or 50 div investment, so I don't understand that. I mean, I probably have, I want to say like 25 div invested in the build now between this, but that's mostly the weapon that I crafted with all the rerolls, and the chest I bought today was like 12 divine or so. You should be doing far more damage with half the currency invested in this build, so there's something else that's wrong. Alright, boss is going to be pretty much death. This boss sucks on this build, because he does this like pulsing AoE that we can't really get out of effectively. We'd have to probably like run another movement skill, but they share the same CDs, so I don't even know. But you'll see. This is not what this farming strat is for. But if you can kill the boss and get the fragments, it's nice too. But this guy's going to be super hard to kill with ES and blocking all of our attacks. It's going to be a bad time. Yeah, just look at this fucking guy, this chonky motherfucker. Yeah. Probably doesn't have enough crit multi on his build. Could be. Went really smooth all the way. Yeah. Yeah, you should be doing far more damage than that right now. Alright. Worked so well, got the fastest league progress ever, but indeed don't know how to craft a better weapon. Mine has 750 DPS. I see what you mean, Mario. Yeah, it's yeah, we'd have to take a look at your stuff, because I mean the weapon's going to be huge, right? Like, the better, obviously you're aware, the better fizz DPS you have on your weapon, the more damage you're going to do. But it's also like, are you using all 2120 gems at this point? How high is your crit multi? Why would anyone want to use this league? It's a very niche item. Okay. No awakened gems also. Yeah, I haven't purchased Awakened Gems yet. I thought about getting an Awakened Melee today so I could start leveling it, because once we get Awakened Melee to level 5, we get Intimidate, and then we can save this point on the tree here. And I'd like to respec this into +7 max rage. I don't care about the inherent loss being higher, because we're always hitting stuff as Cyclone, so our rage is always just going to be at max. And the +7 is going to just let us scale a lot more. Yeah, I'm not sure, Mario, why your damage is so low. I'm having fun spinning, but only just got to maps today, and now I'm trying to fall asleep listening to this. Oh. Do I have a soothing voice, Pixel? I appreciate it. Alright, let's go ahead and grab another T17. Let's see if we can't roll one that's like the best of both worlds. So the first one was like the most terrifying thing I've done all day. And this last one was just frustrating because everything wouldn't die. But it was relatively safe, so maybe that's the trade-off, I don't know. Like... Is the build tanky enough to do Delve the depth 300? I don't honestly know, Fed. I haven't tried Delve yet on this build. I might, oh, appreciate it, Mario. Thank you. I might try Delve at some point maybe this weekend, because I haven't actually done Delve in a while, and Delve on Cyclone could be a vibe, because it's like these small tunnels, right, that we can just zoom along. So, could be interesting to see how far we could take it. I don't like unique monsters have a random shrine buff, so if you guys see this right here, you can get a boss, or even a really bad rare, that has the life regen mod, and then they're just incredibly annoying to kill. Currently trapped in Sims farm hell, but watching you map while AFK is tolerable. Rerolling your build at some point. I appreciate that, Cable. Thank you. Yeah, I really don't like that mod. And then it has saw blades. Like, fuck saw blades, man. We're never doing saw blades again. Don't want to do this one because less armor and chance to block. Reduced aura effect and shrine buffs. Now this one's interesting because we don't really care about bossing with this map strategy. We're just trying to do strong boxes and kill monsters. I don't really care about the map boss being accompanied by a synthesis boss. That doesn't even matter to me. The power charge they have is kind of scary, but honestly, the only problem with this is they're going to have the really high physical damage reduction again, but they also don't have... there's no consecrated ground, there's no life as ES, so it might be easier to actually kill the mobs in this map. They might die a little bit quicker. I don't like the increased movement, attack, and cast speed, though, because we're magnifying that. That could get super scary. Definitely not doing critical strike. Nope, go away. 50% less defenses? Fuck off. And this is why T17s are annoying, because you're constantly just wasting chaos to roll one that you think you might be able to clear without like a headache. Honestly, I might just go back to doing like T16s. It's just less of a headache. You make way less money, but targeted by meter when using a flask is very scary. Yeah. Unique bosses are possessed. I don't care about that. The less recovery rate of life and energy shield's a no-go. Yeah, that's a no-go. I don't know about this one. Once again, I think the movement, attack, and cast speed is going to be incredibly scary, but we can try it. Reduced flash charges is going to be annoying too. Let's see how terrible this is. So you can see they're dying a lot quicker now because they don't have, like, you know, the chance to block over attacks, and they're not like the high physical damage reduction they had in the last map.
Orb of scouring. Cha-ching, cha-ching,
So once again, it really comes down to the modifiers. What are you rolling when you do this?
Battle orb.
I just assume every shrine has detonate dead when I do this. Every shrine has detonate dead. And we're just gonna flee for our fucking life. That's how we're gonna approach this situation.
It's fucking loud.
Sure, let's do a scary essence mob. I'm sure I'll regret. No, we're going pretty good.
Gotta use this piece of shit.
Not so much.
Time vessel. Orb of alteration.
Okay.
Cha-ching. Orb of scouring.
Alright.
Battle orb. This used to be worth something.
Alright, that's a lot of currency. I actually don't mind the exalted orbs. I've been using those quite a bit this league. So that's kind of nice. Got a POB for your current status to make compare to. If you do a exclamation profile in chat, Mario, you can get my profile. But yeah, I can post a POB for my action. Or I'm sorry, my profile is public, so you can just load it in POB. Hey, look, another divine orb. We're just making profit on every map, guys. Profit on every map. Profit on every map. Also love the deep drop sounds. What is that? That's my custom loot filter. There was like a voice actor a couple years ago, and I don't know if she played the game or if someone paid her, but she made like these custom sounds for all the drops. And it was on a Reddit post, so I grabbed the sound files and I just made a filter off of it. It's I find it amusing, at least. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to find any new new sound files from her, so there's like obviously new currency from the last couple years that I don't have sounds for, so that's kind of sad.
Just to use this piece of shit.
So kawaii. Yeah, it's definitely got an anime thing going on for sure. There's like things like the Sanctum tomes that, you know, I don't have a thing for her, so it just does the default sound. Ooh, okay. Something is it this guy? Are you the terrifying? Yeah, you're the terrifying thing over here. Got it.
Orb of scouring. Orb of regret.
I don't know how I feel about triggering delirium in here, but we could try it. Could be incredibly terrifying, but let's see.
Orb of scouring.
It'll definitely help with drop chance for sure. Alright. Yeah, see, I stop for 1 second to read the thing and I get one shot. Is Val Cyclone better for leveling? I don't use Val Cyclone on this, mostly because I'm keeping my Val skill available for Molten Shell. I just haven't picked it up yet. But I don't want to use my souls on Val Cyclone when I would prefer to keep them for a defensive CD like Val Molten Shell. Okay.
Cha-ching. Cha-ching. Cha-ching.
Hey, look, we got a reliquary key. It's already one divine orb, one reliquary key.
Cha-ching.
I'll take it.
Just this piece of shit. Oh, the divination card. Cha-ching.
Oh, look, more divination cards that are nice. The strat is good. The strat is good.
Gem Cutter's Prism.
Can't complain.
Chaos Core. Cha-ching. Cha-ching. Chaos Core. Cha-ching. Cha-ching.
Oh yeah, look at all that death coming towards us right there. Can't even stop to loot. Okay. I'm missing some weapon damage. Yeah.
Cha-ching.
Oh yeah, we're trapped by the fucking rogue exile thing.
Cha-ching. Chaos Core. Cha-ching. Orb of Regret. Cha-ching. Cha-ching.
Pretty gnarly.
Chaos Core. Cha-ching.
Let's go back here and pick up this stuff real quick. Okay. And then there's a passage down here I missed. I'm terrible at mapping, guys. If you're expecting efficient mapping, you're not going to get that. Are you using Pride and Herald of Purity? Yeah, I am. I can show you the tech behind that in a second. Hey, more scarabs.
Orb of Scouring.
We like scarabs. Let me do this real quick before one of these meteors kills me. So the way that we're making Herald of Purity and Pride work is I took Leap Slam out of the build because we're not using it. Frostblink is fine. Frostblink, if you didn't know, as someone pointed out to me, lets us continue cycloning without disrupting the stacks of Tumult. Leap Slam, you gotta like stop. So I took Leap Slam out of the build, and we're running Precision with Arrogance now, which frees up mana for us to use Herald of Purity in its place. And that's been updated in the POB for both the 90 crit version and the endgame.
Gem Cutter's Prism. Orb of Scouring. Orb of Alchemy.
I have like 850 mana in the same tree, but I can't use Precision if I'm using Pride and Herald and Blood Flesh. Yeah, make sure you have the reservation of mana efficiency on your mana attack cluster or wheel on the tree.
Cha-ching.
I'm currently not using Determination. I've thought about trying to fit it in and maybe taking off some of the offensive auras.
Val Orb. Cha-ching. Cha-ching.
Oh, we got the Nameless Seer. Dope. What do you think we're about to get? Are we about to get a Mage Blood? Weapons are so expensive, haven't seen a Divine this league. If you can clear T17s like I am, it may be a struggle. Don't get me wrong, this is definitely a struggle, but if you can at least clear the map, the drops are good if you juice it. What are we looking at here? Headhunter? Are we about to get a Headhunter? Let's see. All right, I'm gonna click a Wanderlust, a Sprigleaf. All right, I'm gonna click on this, but I'm not gonna look at the screen. And I'm gonna take a look at the screen now. Hot garbage. Ancient Skull used to be a thing. I made minion builds around this. But, yeah, this is not what I was hoping for. I haven't reached T17s yet. I die quite a lot. Yeah, it's a bit of a grind. How did you craft your weapon? Did you get lucky with the essences? I did, Jin. I have a video posted on YouTube. It's my latest video. And there's live footage in there with me crafting the weapon I'm currently using. I hit the T1 increased fizz very early on with spamming essences. I got very lucky. Alright, I don't know. All this is shit. I already have a Rise of the Phoenix. I'll take the Ancient Skull for memories, for old time's sake. You failed me, Nameless Seer. You had one job. You failed me.
Chaos Ball.
Yeah, boss is gonna be just death, so I think I'm good. We have an Abyss here, we can do this. Let's be fine-ish. I think that's everything besides the boss, which we're not doing the boss. Alright, so... Okay, but you can't use Assassin's Mark anymore? We can. So the chest that I bought has Apply Additional Curse on it. So we can use it. So I got 2 Seraphites. Those are about 120 Chaos apiece. I got a Divine. Not too bad. Not too bad for one map. So the way I'm doing it is I have Assassin's Mark hooked up to a life tap. So my Frostblink hooked up to a life tap, as well as... Oh, wow, I'm blind. These aren't linked. Good call. This whole time I've been doing less damage because I don't have my shit linked. That's hysterical. I can barely see it on top of the Stampede graphic. GG. That's funny. How did you craft your weapon? Where did I set? Yep, okay. That's too funny. So my Assassin's Mark hasn't been going off this whole time? GG. Alright. Yeah, I had to move all my gems around today when I got this chest. So I moved I had this set up in my weapon. I moved all my ores over to my weapon properly. Okay. Maven interferes with players actually usually isn't that bad. Burning ground can be annoying, but we can deal with that with this here. And we could go run this real quick actually so we get the... What is that, a summit map? could just go blast this real quick so we get that. Because, like, that negates that. We actually want the increased number of rare monsters. Hexproof is whatever. We're just doing monsters. This is actually... I don't like this one because it doesn't have increased currency or scarabs. So that's not good. Marked for death. That sounds awful. Take 30% increased damage and cannot recover life or energy shield. Yeah, no, I'm good. I should create a regex for the T17s. I actually think I did. Do I still have it? This might be it. %50 less defenses is garbage though. The problem with using my current regex is it's not checking for the implicits for the quality, and I'm specifically trying to target currency or scarabs. Did you stream how you crafted your weapon? I didn't stream it, Zen. It's on a actual video on my channel that you can go watch. Alright, so this has 100% scarabs. This actually isn't too bad, I guess. They'll just be a little tough to kill, but this might be doable. Yeah, they just have a bit of energy shield, so it's kind of, eh. Oh yeah, these guys are scary. Little globe dudes. Yeah. You don't want to fuck with those guys. They will make you eat your shit. Okay. Bro, I was 70 vines with one ring. The build will be easy. I win 70 vines with one ring. Oh yeah. Yeah, just make. Yeah, you just need a ton of money, right? Just jump straight to the. Just jump straight to a headhunter. Easy money. Hey, look, 2 divine orbs. The strat is good, guys. The strat is good. The strat is good, guys. All you gotta do is just do T17s. Yeah, see, these altars are too scary, man. I don't want to lose 50% fucking cold resistance. It sounds awful. It sounds awful. I kind of want to try it, though, but, like... We've already made profit on the map, but we could make more. But scarabs drop by enemies have 20% chance. We gotta try it. We gotta do it. I mean, we're already running a scarab implicit on this map. This might be terrifying for the rest of the map, but maybe we get lucky. Maybe we get lucky. So this strat is running T17 maps and juicing them for strong boxes and currency. Yeah, see, as soon as we took that altar and we have like no lightning resist, GG, game over. Those globe guys that were almost killing us are now killing us. So that's the thing with taking the altars. You have to understand that you might kind of brick your map. So those globe guys are, by themselves, they're terrifying. Like, actually terrifying. Let's increase rarity. Fuck it. We're already into it now with altars. We might as well just go for it big. More globe guys. Great. Absolutely terrifying. Yeah. I tried to stay in there so that I could whack them before they got their globes off, but it had Ice Nova, so it got us instead. I think Inspired Learning could be good once you get like a Headhunter. It's a good strat, but I don't know, those look unstable and we probably die a lot. Yeah, you're going to die a lot doing this. It's extremely rippy, but it's very profitable. So it just comes down to like, you know, do you care about dying a few times doing the map if you're making good currency? I don't know. There's nothing safe about this strat. Like, this is a strat you'd want to run like as a spark build or something like that, or like a bow character where you can get out of stuff very easily. As a melee, it's a little scary for us because we have to like, we have to actually touch these guys. So it adds a level of terror, you know. And then if you get like a rogue exile like that that starts rooting you in place, or this rare, I guess, even more terrifying. My current strat is looking better. Yeah, go off. Yeah, it's definitely terrifying to run. It's not like a chill farm strat where you can just like kind of put on, you know, Netflix and zone out.
Oh, Scarab! Oh, Scarab! Oh, Scarab! Oh, Scarab! Orb of Alchemy, Scarab!
If you can afford a Rise Lotha's Coil, I don't think it's a bad investment. I basically stayed at my Hideout for like 4 hours today. Yeah, I mean, if you enjoy crafting gear in this game, Guav, go for it. I don't mind crafting gear in this game. I'm just not like, I don't know. I like to play action RPGs to kill things. So like, I always get the most enjoyment out of like playing, actively like doing that kind of stuff. I enjoy the crafting and that kind of aspect of it too, but I don't want to spend, like me personally, I don't want to spend all day crafting. I like to kill things. Is the boss coming up? Nope. Okay. Whoa, that fucking slam there. Terrifying. Yeah, that globe guy almost took us out. Alright, let's just kill all this shit over here since it's like slowly just edging its way over to me while I try to loot stuff. Not annoying at all. Oh god. Oh god, this is scary. I'm afraid. I'm terrified.
Orb of regret. Oh, this piece of shit. Orb of regret.
Alright. Nope. Not what we're here for. Alright. Yeah, this boss I'm not going to do, but if I can get, like, I might buy some Citadel maps later when I run out of fortresses. Citadel boss I don't mind doing. That one I usually kill him. Might take a few deaths. This boss, there's no way it's happening right now. I probably should dump my inventory, but oh well. Oh, this is that Ice Nova, yeah. Don't stand in that. And come back in and take him out. Yeah, I probably should. Shit. What are you going for? Trying to get a perfect build for our build. Almost there. Our perfect jewel. Fuel the fight. Skills overlord. Plus some chaos resistance. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. I do think Feed the Fury is superior to Fuel the Fight, but it's hard to hit like on those jewels with Overlord. Overlord is so fucking rare. It makes it really, really hard to hit the other stuff with that.
Orb of Skyrim. Orb of Regret. Oh, Scarab. Team up.
Apothecary incoming? Oh shit, got wrecked on that. It is a meta modded where I don't lose currency and keep crafting, it's just boring. Someone has to do it though. Someone has to take it, bite the bolt for the team. Yeah, take the bolt for the team. Alright, can we kill these guys before they wipe us is the question.
Divination card.
Oh, well, that's it for that map. Alright, generated up a decent amount of scarabs. What is the name we need to take? More than skill measures is what we want. More than skill. Yeah, so probably gonna cost like, I want to say 30 to 40 divine for the 2 jewels, 200 for the mage blood. Forbidden flame and flesh guave for the block.